Hi guys, welcome to Ecuador Homestead. So, it's been about a week now since I did the last video on my garden. And I was just starting it, that was pretty much just a starting video. And so, I've gotten a lot more done. And I'm standing right looking at it, so let's turn the camera around. So that's pretty much what I've gotten done today. Oh, actually this week, sorry guys. It's actually been a little bit over a week because I'm filming this on Tuesday, I put it on YouTube on Wednesday. And so we're building a fence over there. We're going to put a fence all the way around my garden. My dad actually helps me build the fence, and I just cut the sticks. And so we've got to take them still, time together. But we'll do that in a little bit. That's just been up for a couple days. And I've also gone ahead and planted beans all the way down here. Of course, they haven't poked up yet. I think I planted them like yesterday, so, and I haven't planted anything here. These two beds are just, so far, nothing here yet. And same for there as well. I'm thinking I'm going to put lettuce here. There's two types of lettuces. From what I've heard, there's a lettuce that grows here in Ecuador, and there's the lettuce that we got from the United States. Of course, the lettuce that grows here in Ecuador is going to grow better. But I'm going to grow both because I like them both. And so I may grow like broccoli here or something. And not exactly sure what I'm going to grow back here in this area. But we'll figure it out soon. That's going to be a path right there. And then we have to bring it. First thing I've been waiting on is we're going to do this either tomorrow. We're going to take that fence and we're going to extend it that way. So it'll come off that way towards this way, and then I'll rock it from that area all the way over here, create a path, make sure, basically it's gonna have a bean patch all the way around this place, all the way around the fence, all the way around the garden. There'll be a bean patch, which will have dirt like that, and then there will be a path all the way around. And so basically I've got to basically put the bed in, and then I have to put the path in. And so then I'll figure out, okay, how many, I'm probably going to get at most 2 more beds out here. One of them will probably be the normal size, and one of them will actually be relatively small. And this area over here, still got a little bit more work to work on with this area. It's kind of really, this area is kind of a pain, but I've been trying to deal with this at least, this big log here. I've got to take this and move it over there, and then that log will be out here so that we can go ahead and go in and do the fence down here, and then just clean all this out. But I'm first going to get this area into motivation, getting it working, and then going to start working over here. I'll probably, after I'm done with these beds, I'll probably go over here and start working on it and trying to get it productive. And then I'll jump over here, and then finally, last but not least, the biggest spot over here is here. So this area is just going to be kind of a pretty area. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create not only this area very productive, but also very pretty. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to come up with good ideas, like the rock is one of them. So everywhere is going to be rocked. But also what I'm going to do is I'm going to, eventually, this will be a little bit down the road, okay? This isn't going to be like, oh, next week you're going to see it progressing, no. But what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to take really small rocks, about that big, and I'm going to start pushing them in the ground and basically just push them in the ground and just make it a walkway, basically, of rocks. And so it'll just be nice and pretty, and so it won't be dirt, it'll be rock. And so then the bigger rocks will be the sides. And so that's pretty much what I'm doing with this. Now my sisters and my brother are actually doing gardens as well. And so I'll be sharing that with you on Patreon. So if you want to see that, go ahead and go over to Patreon, check that out. I'll leave a link in the description to my Patreon page. You want to check that out. Patrons, you help me out so much. Thank you so much. For a couple months, I wasn't able to post because I've had problems. Not necessarily problems with Patreon, but necessarily problems on the homestead. We've had to do stuff, and so I've not been able to post as frequently as I wished I could have. But I'm gonna get back to that. I'm gonna mainly be posting content, homestead content. I'm not gonna be posting too much more content on Ecuador because I'm kind of like, you know, I don't really travel any, you know. I usually just stay in this area, and so I've pretty much shown you guys all that I can show you in our town, and so that's pretty much, you know, it. So the only thing I'm probably going to do, and this is going to be public for everybody, I haven't released told you guys anything about this, but I've been working on a production, a really good production, and basically what I'm doing is having somebody come around, film with me, and taking it like one step at a time. Once a week I usually go to town and I film and I produce the video, and the idea is to make it a really good video. It's not going to be something really, 15 minutes. No, this is going to be like 30 minutes long. And then I'm probably going to do something special with it and probably premiere it on YouTube or something. I don't know if you've heard of that. That's new. I may premiere it on YouTube and then try to, you know, see what I can do to make it a really good video, and it's going to be one of the best. My plan is to make it the best video I've ever made, and so we'll see what happens with it. You know, I'm just been messing around with it, and so, you know, it'll probably be months until I release it, you know. But anyways, okay, and that'll be out on YouTube, of course, not on Patreon, so everybody will get to see that. Anyways, so that's pretty much that. Hopefully next week we'll have a little bit more done, and we'll bring you back in a little bit. So hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Check me out on Patreon if you haven't already. I'll leave a link in the description. Like, subscribe, become a patron. I'll see you next time on Ecuador Homestead.